Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we have a quick look at the Cyberpunk 2.0 update in terms of performance. So previously leading up to the release of this update, CD Projekt Red released new minimum requirements and pretty much everything got raised across the board. So I decided to take a look at how this affected performance. So to start here, we're looking at native 4K at max settings using no DLSS or frame gen trickery, so this is purely native 4K. We have updated the overlay to be a little bit easier to read. So we have our 4090 meters in green, our 5950X in blue, and then frame rate and frame time at the bottom. So I did this native 4K just to get a baseline of what any performance changes would be at a complete baseline, and obviously this will scale depending on what DLSS settings we put on in the future. So it's also important to note that I used the newly released NVIDIA drivers that came out this morning on both the 2.0 and pre-2.0 Cyberpunk installs, just to have as much of an apples to apples comparison as I could. So at native 4K with no DLSS at all, we saw a roughly 13% increase in performance on the new 2.0 update. Now this could be due to multiple reasons, but CD Projekt Red did go on record previously saying that the 2.0 update would use a lot more of our CPU, so most likely we're looking at better CPU optimization in this 2.0 update, leading to this increase in performance. So now we're looking at 4K DLSS quality with max settings and frame generation with added ray reconstruction on the 2.0 update side. And moving forward, I'll probably not talk as much over, I'll just kind of fill in the results at the end of each benchmark. So sit back and enjoy. If you like this content, make sure you consider subscribing as we're on the road to partner. And consider following my Twitch, as I'll be doing kind of a fresh playthrough of Cyberpunk with using the 2.0 update leading up to the expansion next week. So on DLSS quality at max settings with frame gen and added ray reconstruction on 2.0, we saw a 14% increase in performance, so just a little bit higher than native. So now we have 4K DLSS Performance setting with max settings, frame generation on, and then ray reconstruction toggled on the 2.0 update. So on DLSS Performance, with the settings I previously discussed, we're looking at a 10% increase between 2.0 and pre-2.0. So we are starting to enter kind of a point of diminishing returns in terms of performance gains between the two patches. So here we're looking at 4K DLSS Ultra Performance, once again at max settings with frame generation on, and added ray reconstruction on the 2.0 update. So on Ultra Performance, we're looking at a roughly 4.4% increase between the 2.0 and pre-2.0 versions of the game. So we're very in the realm of diminishing returns now. And lastly, I just wanted to look at performance using DLSS Performance, but no frame generation, and then ray reconstruction on the 2.0 version of the game. So in 4K DLSS Performance with frame generation off and added ray reconstruction on the 2.0 update, we're looking at a 13% increase in performance. So overall, these gains are pretty nice to see in a free update. And I didn't really get into image quality here. I'll leave that up to places like Digital Foundry. But everything that I've seen is showing that along with these performance gains, we're also seeing a substantial increase to image quality, particularly in reflections. So it's pretty much a win-win scenario. Anyways, if you liked the video, consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time.